Hydrocephalus is a very fearful disease because to many it is an unknown disease.
Hydrocephalus as a condition can strike anyone at any age.
Post-hemorrhagic hydrocephalus means hydrocephalus that occurs after bleeding in the brain, and it occurs in premature babies, and it's one of the most common causes of hydrocephalus.
1 to 2 out of every 1,000 babies born in this country will have hydrocephalus. The theme for the Vision Dinners is a time for awareness and the hope of a cure.
Families, they're left in a kind of a permanent state of anxiety.
It was overwhelming, being told that she would have to live with this condition her entire life and that there was no cure.
We knew we were dealing with my future, my quality of life, and to be honest, life or death.
Shunts have the highest failure rate of any medical device.
50% fail within 2 years.
We can't be satisfied with the way things are. The current treatments, all of which require brain surgery, are simply not good enough.
Our health and quality of life is now determined by the proper function of a mechanical device.
There is a shunt that is in his head and he'll need it forever.
12 hydrocephalus-related brain surgeries in 4.5 years. 12. There is never complete release of anxiety or stress when living with hydrocephalus.
There's not nearly enough funding for hydrocephalus as there should be, especially when we compare it to disorders with similar numbers of affected patients.
The kinds of changes that are going to happen in terms of understanding hydrocephalus better and developing better ways to treat it, that's really going to be driven by basic research.
The situation is just not good enough. There's not enough researchers working on the problem and funded by the government.
You're not going to get more money from NINDS until you have more investigators, more research, and better research applications.
Research takes time. It takes a lot of going down blind alleys, and by providing key resources, funding for scientists like us to go after these key steps, you're really making a concrete contribution to the eventual goal of curing hydrocephalus.
The Hydrocephalus Association support is critical to the mission of eventually finding a cure.
The situation is urgent for the 1 million other Americans with hydrocephalus and those yet to be diagnosed.
From a standing start in 2009, the Hydrocephalus Association is the largest funder of hydrocephalus research. Just 4 days ago, we received word that Dr. John Zhang was awarded a $1.7 million NIH grant for PHH research.
I am more optimistic than ever that we are on the cusp of bringing breakthrough ideas to fruition.
We're really trying to pursue prevention because to prevent hydrocephalus is much better than having to treat it. This is a critical moment in the history of hydrocephalus research and treatment.
These children, they need our help. PHH is a curable disorder.
We must keep fighting this thing called hydrocephalus until a cure is found for this difficult and life-threatening condition. We can't not try.
Our goal is injury prevention, and our goal is hydrocephalus cure.
We all want to get to a non-surgical treatment for the babies as soon as possible. It's not okay to do it in 5 or 10 years.
The need is urgent, the need is significant, and the longitudinal commitment of the Vision Dinner is something that will directly impact the course of this disease and our treatments, and also propel us to a cure.
Every patient with hydrocephalus at every stage and every age should mature and advance successfully to the next stage of life. This is what I call the promise of a lifetime.
Imagine a world where we can prevent or reverse hydrocephalus with a pill. No more brain surgeries, no shunts, and no side effects. If our dreams don't scare us, then we're not dreaming big enough.
One should never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world, for it's the only thing that ever has.